Top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning to you. What is good, y'all? This is Getting in the Green with Perfect Strangers. I am your host with the most, Just Duro. Damn it. I can't get the band. I gotta figure out that point, dog. I'm your host with the most, Just Duro. I got my host with me, the one and only green hoodie legend himself, Corey. Corey, what's good with you, baby?
Hey, not much, man. Had a good night last night association, so feeling good coming into this big here. Didn't end on the highest note that Utah game, but the night went pretty on. So
Yeah. I was late to the party. It didn't matter. If you took Jazz, you were gonna lose regardless.
yeah,
I took them last. I call myself trying to beat the number once they had ruled in Gobert and Mitchell, right? That number dropped all the way to they went from dogs to favorites. It was kind of all over the place all day, right? But it ended at -1.5. Didn't matter, at least to the fourth quarter, right? So 1-1 was my I should have just stayed with Chicago. Every time I get to these games late, then it's not really a good outcome, if you will. But yeah, ball was good. Paul George looked great, man.
yeah, he did. His jumper looked good. Guy came out, started the game like 3 of 3 from the 3-point line.
Yeah.
Also, man, I forget that guy is just a steal waiting to happen, man. His arms are insane.
Fun fact, I just found out Corey played against him in ball in high school.
Yeah, he's from Palmdale, man.
Yeah.
Dude was real deal, man. Went to Fresno State. But yeah, he gave us business senior year in high school, man.
Yeah, man. CDH, morning to you, brother. Good morning to you, brother.
Yeah, that dude, he had a gross spurt, the man, because no one knew who was junior year, senior year. This dude's like 6'7", just stroking it from 3, and we're like, whoa. I think my number was 6'6".
That's funny.
It was lighting us up as the guard. Like,
I just looked, Corey. Bro played 30 minutes yesterday.
I know. That's what shocks me, especially with Lou. But Lou did say that you're gonna use these 7 games to get him react. So, they released the thing saying he was on minutes limit, but
I know.
And they didn't need him in the game. I am shocked that they pushed him 30 last night, but no game today. Maybe they were just like, hey. Also, with a guy like that, man, sometimes he tells you he's not coming out. If he's feeling it, thinks he can win the game. It's also it's not a back injury. It's not a leg injury. We're talking about an elbow here. So it's all right. I mean, he pushes it a little harder. Is he really going to hurt his elbow? Probably not. Jazz are going to force Lou to keep him out.
Yeah, that might just interest Kawhi in coming back on what he saw. So yeah, good job. Kudos to PG, man. PG-13 back in action. And so here we are. Small slate yesterday, big slate today. But speaking on yesterday, about last night. Good game, man, out there in Milwaukee. Milwaukee against Philly. Crazy. Books are just sharp, man. Real sharp. Turned into a pick'em, but Milwaukee wins that game after an awesome block by Giannis and thought it was a goaltend. They win 118, 116. Chicago, Washington was grinding, right? They were grinding, man. They tried to grind it out. They did have the extra rest. Didn't matter. Chicago kind of ends off at the end of the fourth quarter, just ticking away. You saw Joval go off in the beginning, right? Not Valanciunas, I'm sorry. I can't think of his name already.
Porzingis?
Yeah, Vooch go off in the beginning, right?
Yeah.
And then you see DeMar DeRozan doing DeMar DeRozan things. They win, 107-94. Detroit and Brooklyn, that game, Jesus. That game just became a doggone sprint in the second half, right? But if you took Detroit there, you covered. 123, they lose to 130 to Brooklyn. Kyrie's looking good. Looking great. LA versus Dallas. You called it. 82 points in the first half, bro. 82 points Dallas had in the first half. The most by an opponent against LA, I believe, since they went to LA. Crazy. They lose 110 to 128. You're understanding why LeBron is that team. And then on the nightcap, the last game, TNT special, the return of PG-13, they turn around and beat the Jazz. They beat the Jazz 121 to 115. Amazing. CDH is saying Jazz never forced Lou to keep him out. Very true. Very, very true. Didn't do much, right? He also says they coughed up lead midway in the third and they seen an opportunity to strike. That just sounds like the Clippers, right? They get down by these huge leads, man. But they grind. So I ain't mad at it. It was a little small play that I took on the Jazz. I shared that with you, Corey. And here we are, man. The next day, Jazz are losers. Hey, man, I tweeted. I was like, yo, if Jazz lose this game, Snyder Quinn is going to have a 187 under his belt. I mean, that dude looks like a mass murderer already. They weren't supposed to lose that game, and the Jazz let him stay in. So, good games last night overall. What do you think about the games? You liked them?
Yeah, I mean, kind of upset we had to watch the Laker game on TNT instead of Milwaukee Philly game, but digress. But yeah. I mean, ball was good yesterday. The teams that were supposed to show up came out and showed up. Man, we haven't seen that often recently, so it was good. It was good to see that. Big win for Milwaukee in the East.
Yeah.
Dallas kept course. And I mean, big loss for Utah too, though, man. For where they're at in the seeds, Dallas and them are battling, and that one's gonna end up, man. They might be going the other way here.
Yeah, we'll see, man. We will see. Let's get into this slate today. It's a large slate, a lot of opportunities here. I came close to stepping on some things, but I said, let me just stop. Let me stop here and see what's going on. Some of the line movement I didn't understand. Speaking on the first game is Dallas at Cleveland, man. Line opened up at Cleveland plus 4.5. Even though the majority of the side is on Dallas, that line has gone down to Cleveland plus 3. Total on this game opened up at 214. It is now 213. I know Dallas is on their back-to-back, but it's moved a whole 1.5. It's moved a whole 1.5. So some big money or some big plays came in on Cleveland. Even though Cleveland has Mobley out, you're going to get Jared Allen, who's coming back next month. So you got some set pieces who are missing here. That is going toward the Cleveland's direction, right? I did look at Dallas, but I'm like, okay, let me see if I can understand why this line is moved the way it is. Maybe there's going to be some late news with somebody sitting on Dallas's end. I still think Dallas wins this game. I still think they win this game. But do I play it now? I'm going to wait this one out. Corey, who do you like here?
Yeah, I stepped Dallas when they were -4. No Mobley, no Allen, man. This Cleveland team barely held off Orlando, and Orlando played no starters in the fourth quarter. They weren't playing good ball with Mobley, as of really back-to-back for Dallas, but they weren't pushed last night. That was like shoot around for him. So yeah, Dallas here, man. The back-to-back doesn't mean. Also, Cleveland's got 4 games in 5 nights right now because of a add in that they had to do pickup game, they might lose all 4 of these. Man, these are tough games they got. So Cleveland's double. Dallas, I already took them -4. Thought the line was going to go the other way, but yeah, no Mobley, no Allen. I don't think Garland gets it there for him. I got Dallas.
Yeah. I think you got some good play coming from Brunson, Winwoody, and Luka Doncic. I wonder if Luka Doncic sits. I'm not sure here, but this line movement is kind of crazy. But we will see. Either way, if the line does get small enough, I might just jump on Dallas, right? But we got to wait on the injury news and see what's happening. All right. Next game on the slate is Indy versus Denver. They are playing the Denver Nuggets. This line opened up at 9. You can now get some 10s in some areas, 9.5. That's Denver being the favorite here. Total on this game is 232 now. Did you see that Underdog Fantasy Labs update with Malcolm Brogdon out for rest, tanking?
Oh, yeah, I've seen those. Really. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I thought it was funny, man. This should be a Denver Nuggets smash spot, if you ask me. I think Denver Nuggets should have their way with the Pacers. I mean, they literally have no one on the Pacers side who's playing, in my opinion. You're going to probably get Halliburton out there, so you maybe look at Halliburton props. You do look at Denver being first half plays automatic, but they push the last one here, right? So with these Denver games, you just got to be really, really careful on how soon you can get the number. Right. So maybe now that it's gone up a little, maybe you catch the wave now, hoping it's going to go up a little more, or you just wait and see if it goes down a little bit and see if you can get a better number first half. But I do like Denver here. Joker's solid running for the MVP. They should be able to get this done by double digits easily. Corey, who do you like here?
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty much at the point this year. I'm not betting Denver full game for again. Denver first half and the over is the play here, first half. So I'll be looking at both of those once the lines up. Indiana sitting guys, Indiana doesn't play any defense. This is a great spot for Denver. Must game for them. Yeah, I mean, I think Joker gets this thing done, man. I don't have any to hold him here. So yeah, I mean, Halliburton player props, maybe. That guy's been kind of inconsistent.
He has
what he's doing. So I'll probably just avoid this game outside of Denver first half.
Yeah, and just to further that point, Denver's second in the league now with 58 points on average first half scoring. The last 3 they've averaged 60, while Indy in the last 3 has averaged 52. Right, so Denver does score points, right, and that's enough. I like the number 5.5 better than 9.
Yeah, I think we might end up seeing 6 by the time it's released. But either way, that's fine. We're probably going to get 120 first half over, which I don't think is going to be an issue.
Makes sense. So yeah, CDH is saying Denver every and anything. Yeah, makes sense, bro. I'm going to probably jump on the Denver first half. If I would have got to Denver early, I would have cashed last game, right? I got that number really late.
I think they lost last game, and then the game before that they pushed.
Yeah, might have been. I'm not sure. All right, next game on the slate, we've got Orlando at Washington. Washington now on their back-to-back. Total on this game right now has dropped from 221 to 219.5. Spread on this game was Washington -3.5. It is now Washington -3. I'm not betting this game, but watch it be Orlando here. Watch it be Orlando. I promise you, man. I promise you. Washington's got more problems than a few. And if you don't have Kuz out there playing, right, it's no bueno. So this is one of these games to where Orlando's had the rest, right? You got the same guys pretty much out for Orlando, but you still got Cole, you still got Mo Bamba. You've got some set pieces there these young guys can just run. They can run. So if I'm going to look at a side, it's crazy to think that in this case, Washington would lose back-to-back games, and one of their first game being from a team that was on a back-to-back, and you had the rest, and now you got to play a sorry team who's had a little rest themselves. Tables have turned here. I believe Washington can get it done, but can they cover this? I'm not sure. It seems short, but at the same time, this number is short for a reason, right? It's short for a reason. So if I'm going to look at a side, I'm not going to play this game. It would be Orlando. Who do you like here, Corey?
I'm not betting this game.
Yeah.
Big disclaimer here, man. Do not bet Orlando. No player props. Do not bet Orlando. These guys bench are starting 5-5 in this game last game just to get some young guys some run. In that Cleveland game, and they end up losing by. They covered the spread. They lost like 6 or 7-0, but they were up in the fourth quarter of that game, and they everybody out. It's not a team you want to bet right now. They're concerned with their, they're going to get their pick. They're concerned with getting young guys some run.
Mm-hmm.
The last thing they worried about right now is winning basketball game. So they should win this game. Everything lines up for them to win this game, but I don't know. So I'm going to avoid this game. This is pretty low level ball at this point. So we got a big enough slate here. I'm not going to force the issue.
I hear you. Next game on the slate, man, I think should be a good game. Okay, yeah, Locke is saying one of the guys, Corey's audio is echoing, so we got to get that figured out. I thought that was just one, but we'll get it figured out. We'll get it worked out, but hopefully we can hear you. Locke, good morning to you. Next game on the slate, Miami at Boston. The line was at 4 yesterday. It's at 5 now to Boston's favor. Boston -5 total in this game is 214.5. Your two superstars are probable here, right? So this was one of the games that I was probably going to step on, right? So I got a huge lean on Boston here. Boston's just unstoppable. And what they're doing on defense, what they're doing with Time Lord over there, his rim protecting, he's getting to his assignments, his help defense, everything is just looking solid, man. Looking solid. Looking real solid. CDH is saying, Boston, if Tatum and Brown play, they actually want to win, I think. Man, I'm just telling you right now, I think the line is setting itself up for them to play because they are saying probable, right? I think it is because once they go in, this line, could you imagine if both of them play? This line should go up, what, 3.5 points? You know what I'm saying? So I do like Boston here. Looking at their head-to-head stats, just if you will, right now, Boston has their number. And this is a short line. This is the shortest line. It's always been -6.5, -6. Boston beat Miami November 95-78 and beat them January 31st, 122-92. Different scenarios that take place here, man, but I'm telling you right now, I do like Boston. Huge lean here. I think I'm going to step on this and make that my official play. Who do you like here?
Yeah, I already on Boston last night. I was worried about the line running. I think I got him at 4.5, but Tim and Brown are going to play here. They last game just because of the back, there wasn't actually injuries there. It was all just maintenance work. So these guys are going to play. At some point, Boston feels the effects of losing Rob Williams, but I don't tonight. I do like Bam as far as player prop go. He should have his way down low with Horford. But this Boston team, man, is not a team you want to step in front of. They almost went into Toronto without any of those and got it done. Pushed it overtime with Marcus Smart, Peyton Pritchard, Derek White, and they almost get it done. So yeah, I think Boston rolls here, man. Miami, let's not forget. I know they beat a bad team last time out. They're on a nosedive for that. So. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's Boston nothing for me here. I already got some -4.5.
Yeah,
I might step on it a little harder later in the day.
Yeah, 71% of the side is on Boston. CDH is saying love smart assists as well. Didn't hit last game, so number could come down. Good point. Against Miami, there's some opportunities. All right, next game on the slate, Charlotte at the Knicks. Total on this game is Knicks being the home dogs +2, Charlotte -2. Total on this game actually gone down. 226 was his opening number, and now it's 223. Man, I think I've been kind of sleeping on Charlotte. I have. I really have. Pretty much everybody's in for Charlotte. You've had the same people out, being Book Knight and Gordon Hayward for Charlotte. New York Knicks, same people out as well, right? Same people out as well here. So this it's one of those games to where it seems like people get up when they get in the Garden, right? And we know the Knicks are still trying to keep their prime spot, in the East. And I don't believe in the Knicks. The Knicks can get smacked in the Garden, right? Head to head, these guys have already played the 23rd. New York did get Charlotte 121 to 106. Could be a revenge game here. Could be a revenge game. January 17th of this year, Charlotte got the Knicks 97 to 87. November of last year, Charlotte got the Knicks 104 to 96. Charlotte should be the better team, especially now, Corey. Especially now, right? They lost to Denver 109 to 113, close game there, right? But they have beat Brooklyn and Utah. And if this loss from the Knicks had happened 106 to 121, they would have been on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 game win streak. Right? So I do like Charlotte here. Charlotte seems like the better team. They came back on Denver, right? They were down by 9 at the half, and they came back on Denver. So this is a game I would take full game, maybe look at Charlotte team total over as well. What that number will be, I'm not sure what it is, but I do like Charlotte here. Corey, who do you like?
Yeah, Charlotte. I don't necessarily bet this, but I do think Charlotte gets this done. The last time out with the Knicks was kind of just games nobody shot well. As the Knicks are out of this. Charlotte's in a battle, man. That 8, 9, 10 spot are kind of flip-flop up in there in the East. They're one game back of Brooklyn. It would be nice for them to go up to the 8 seed, especially the way Cleveland's kind of tanky at this point. With all these injuries, would be a great spot to get yourself into. So I think Charlotte's motivated here tonight. It's the Garden. I wouldn't say they don't have that one superstar. It feels going to go off at the Garden, but I think LaMelo, Bridges, these guys good, man. The Knicks, for as good as they've been playing lately, they have gotten some easy games there.
Yeah.
So a little skewed. I know everybody's like, oh man, Knicks are playing great. It's matchups, man. But they did get Charlotte last night. Bad shooting night for Charlotte there. I think Charlotte gets them back here. I like Charlotte. I don't know if I necessarily go the window with it, but I think Charlotte gets them done.
Yeah, same here. I do like Charlotte here. I think this is a game they could win. Like I said, they almost beat Denver. Right? They almost beat Denver. Next game on the slate, Minnesota Timberwolves at the Toronto Raptors. Toronto -3. Interesting. Total's going from 228 to 230. Same people out as far as injuries from both teams, right? I don't know here. I don't know if you just blindly start betting the overs for Minnesota games. Not sure, man. But the numbers already steamed up 2 points. One thing that has been working also, if you haven't been playing, is Minnesota first half. Right? Those have been working. I don't know if this is a game I'm going to step on. I think this is a good game, right? But I'm kind of tossed here. I think this is a game that Toronto can make competitive, and Minnesota can come back and possibly win this game. Minnesota, man, was on their own little win streak. They lost to Dallas and Phoenix, as you should, right? But you beat Dallas the second go-around, and then you lose to Boston. And, as you should at this point, right? As you should. So they've played some harder teams. Is Toronto in that same category? Maybe in the Dallas category, right? But not Boston or Phoenix. So is this a game that Toronto could win? Yeah, I do believe that. But I do also believe that Minnesota can come and get this game, right? And then it go over 230 easily. So I would look at a Minnesota first half here also as well. And look at looking at this game, full game for Minnesota, but I'm not going to play it. Who do you like here?
Yeah, I'm not touching a side here. Both teams need to win. You're going to get motivation out of both of them. It's tough. Toronto almost lost to that Boston team with nobody. Minnesota does play good ball. I think matchup-wise, this might not be the best look for Minnesota because of the Toronto. So yeah, I'm kind of torn side here, man. I'm gonna probably. man, maybe Minnesota gets one done, but I'm gonna take. I already took the over first. The over for the game last night. I got it at 229, and the first half overs at 177.5 right now. So I'll be stepping on the over. Minnesota team told over first half because they're gonna get. But yeah, this is a good game, man. Some of the ones you're just gonna want to back and watch here. So for me, this is one of. I'm gonna load it up on the over first half though.
Yeah, I'm torn here. I really am. It's at Toronto, right? It's a short number, but it's a short number for a reason. You know, the funny thing is, I would feel comfortable if this was a larger number. I would, but the fact that it's such a short number and it stayed there, I'm torn here. But I'll look deeper into the numbers later here. But it looks like if you want to gauge it, maybe you go Minnesota first half and then look at Toronto to close it out, right? But should be a great game. Next game, that shouldn't be a great game. A game that I don't give a shit about. Sacramento at Houston. Total on this game right now is 231. It has gone down from 233. Houston, nothing new here. They are the home dogs, right? They were +2 now, +2.5. Corey, I'm not even breaking this fucking game down because I don't give a shit about this game, dog. Who do you like?
Let's go with the Kings. Oh no, I don't have a fucking to flip in this room. So yeah, everyone's sitting out. The Kings thing played sit when everyone sits out. Davies PRA and Sabonis boards.
Yeah, good luck, CDH. I mean, best of luck to you, bro.
Sabonis is out, right? I mean,
I'm telling you, I looked at this matchup. I'm like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, this isn't playing, so don't take his rebounds. Davion,
the bonus is he's out till early April. Yeah,
he's done. He's done for the season. That guy's not coming back. Davion mid PR, sure. That's a look. I mean, yeah. I don't know. I haven't followed Sacramento that tightly. They've just been in shit blowouts, so hard to tell where they're going to go in a close competitive game here with another bad team. So
yeah,
I know Wood is out, big for Houston. So I would lean Sacramento, but I just don't bet on this game.
No, I don't give a shit about this game. Next game, Atlanta at OKC. Total on this game right now is 228. Moved up a hook. OKC home dogs by a big number. What's new? What the fuck is new? They are +12 at home. That is now +12 and a hook. What I don't understand, Corey, are these big numbers that OKC gets, right? And they cover them, right? I would like to see some data. And I probably need to just look at the numbers of how many double-digit spreads they have covered this season. And why do the books keep giving them these big numbers, right? Is it like, well, we don't fucking know because it's a G League team out there. Right? I don't know. This is another game I looked at. I was like, well, OKC might be able to cover this game because it's fucking Atlanta. It's Atlanta. One of the most underwhelming teams this year. Right? Gallinari, questionable. Hunter, questionable. Mays is out. And then the whole entire roster for OKC is out. And watch them cover the 12. Watch them cover the 12, bro. Not a game I want to play at all. Really speaking, Atlanta should go out here and smoke the shit out of them. But will it happen? Who knows? OKC kind of hangs around in the second half, and they end up covering these large spreads. It did move a hook early, so I'm surprised about that. We will see. I'm not playing this game. Who do you like?
I don't trust Atlanta on the road, especially to cover a spread like this. They've won a couple he road recently. It was against lower level competition.
Mm-hmm.
Indiana by 9. They got smoked by Detroit 21, and then they beat the Knicks by 6.
Mm-hmm.
But they're just not the same on the road. They don't shoot as well. I definitely don't trust them to cover this spread, even though OKC's got nobody. I'm staying away from the game. I wouldn't bet OC either. So wouldn't be shocked if Atlanta comes out, wins by 21, but
Yeah.
it's just one of those games. Just I don't trust them and a homecoming game.
So be it. I mean,
yeah.
goddamn,
they might get it done. Yeah, it's not where I'm going to the window today. So
yeah,
I'm avoiding this one, man. KC is just one of those teams. They're scrapped enough to stay, within double digits. So
yeah, I'm with you on that. I am with you on that. Absolutely with you on that. Next game on the slate, man, we've got Memphis Grizzlies at San Antonio Spurs. Total in this game right now is 234, high scoring game, right? The line has moved down. It has moved down. Let's see. It was up. Now it's down. Check it out again. Okay. Line was Memphis minus 6.5. It is now Memphis minus 5.5. That's fucking weird. Money has come in on San Antonio somewhere. Big bet somewhere. Right? I don't understand the number. I'm going to stick to my guns here. I'm jumping all on Memphis, and I'm going to take the first half as well. I don't want to hear this story about no Ja, this team is in trouble. No, they're not. They're not. They're not. If I was Taylor Jenkins, bro, I would table Ja into the playoffs. I would let him get the best recovery as possible. Just play him in the playoffs. San Antonio is going to fall apart. We understand San Antonio is a good first quarter team. They got a better stat away, and usually those numbers are kind of larger. So yeah, I am surprised that this number has moved to the favor of San Antonio because they're still bad, right? Memphis beat Golden State, beat Milwaukee, beat Indy, beat Brooklyn, beat Houston, and now you're going to give me a number that's going for the Grizzlies. CDH is saying sandwich spot for Grizzlies, 4 home games in a row. This one road game, then Phoenix at home on Friday. Books thinking Memphis comes out flat, probably so. Maybe that's why the number's short, but it still doesn't stop the number from going down. A number is going down. So maybe, CDH, and to your point, maybe people are seeing that the same way. Spurs are fighting for something. Yeah, they're I mean, right now, if you look at the standing, Spurs are in the play-in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But Memphis is just on a whole nother level right now, bro. They're on a whole nother level. Now, mind you, this is the same conference, right? Same conference. Looking at their head-to-head matchups, Memphis got him, bro. Memphis gets them every time, and this hasn't even been the smallest number. January 26th, that number was Memphis minus 4. Right? So, in my opinion, the number looks small, but when you've played 1, 2, 3 times already this season, I mean, maybe it's triple revenge for the Spurs. Nah, you've got this team's number by this point, right? So I'll look deeper into the numbers to see how these teams fare each other in the first quarter, but this could be a Memphis trifecta. It could just be the way Memphis is playing right now. Right now, maybe they're not playing for anything because they are technically, they've locked in second, and Golden State has gone downward. Right. So, I shouldn't say locked in second to that degree, but I mean, they're in second place right now. So I don't know here. I just know that Memphis is a squad to play. San Antonio doesn't have the bodies to play against these boys. They should run circles around them even without Ja. I like Memphis full game. Just depth on it. This should be a Memphis trifecta if you ask me, but I might stay away from the first quarter because of how well the Spurs play in the first quarter. Long dialogue there, but Corey, who do you like?
Yeah, the game, I already bet the over. I like her here. I'm not betting teams that don't have to win here down the stretch. Memphis could get in, but San Antonio's fight their lives. They want to make sure the Lakers don't, come back up and catch them. So you're going to see everything San Antonio's got here. They're going to lay it on the line tonight. Memphis on the road here. DH, they kind of get to go in after this. Big game with Phoenix. Next game as far as proving your place in the West. I dropped this one, man. I think San Antonio at home with everything on the line. I think DeJounte can get this one done. But as far as betting this in this game, I think the over is a good look, man. CDA's Phoenix game is more. Yeah, I mean, I don't think he sits here or anything like that. I think Memphis rolls out the whole team. But if there was one of those situations where, man, this team's looking ahead to tomorrow, I think this might be it. Yes, and again, San Antonio, anytime you're going to see a team that's going to lay it on the line, I avoid betting against them right now. You're seeing some crazy things association. This might be one of them. So DeJounte Murray, on his PRA here. This game is going to be a scoring game. Yeah, I mean, look, if it was any other situation in the standings, I'd say, hey, this is Memphis all day. But the way this one's lining up and what Memphis has next, a part of me just thinks San Antonio get it done.
Yeah, I don't think they have enough, honestly. This Memphis is just too good of a team right now. So we'll see. Big money is coming on San Antonio, even though the majority of the side is on Memphis. That is going to San Antonio's end. All right, next game on the slate, man. Another should have been a good game, provided you had two fully healthy teams. But you don't. You got one healthier team. Phoenix at Golden State. Total on this game right now is 222. It was 224. Right? Golden State was plus 6.5. They are now plus 4.5. Again. Golden State getting some steam on their end. Majority of the side is on Phoenix. Don't matter. JaVale McGee's out. He's sick. Right? And then everybody else who's been out for the Sun side is out. Andre Iguodala is probable. Right? Everybody who's been out for Golden State side has been out. I just don't see how Golden State has enough to get these guys. Right? I don't. JaVale McGee provides the help for Ayton. Right? But you still got Campaign, you got Book, you got Chris Paul who's back, who makes all the difference, right? This team is a fine oiled machine right now. There's nobody getting past Phoenix. Nobody, in my opinion. So yeah, maybe it's a look at, maybe if you're going to take the Memphis look ahead spot for San Antonio, then you're probably taking the Phoenix look ahead spot for Golden State. Same narrative, right? Same narrative. I like Phoenix here. I do. I like Phoenix here. Will I bet it? I probably won't. It seems like Phoenix, just as fine-tuned of a machine that Memphis is, Phoenix is that same team. They're that same team. So, in my opinion, it looks like Phoenix should get it done, especially when you don't have Curry out there, especially when you have Andre Iguodala playing kind of injured still. Clay still really hasn't found his footing. Draymond Green still hasn't hurt back, right? This team is in disarray. They are, for the most part. Maybe until the postseason comes and everybody's a little healthier. So I do like Phoenix here. Will I get to the window on this? Probably not. Corey, who do you like?
Yeah, Phoenix here, man. Golden State's not very good right now. But they get these short lines because of name value, I feel like, and the idea that they turn this around at any moment. But it's not tonight, Phoenix. This Phoenix has been playing good teams.
Yeah.
And they roll them up on every night. Philly hadn't for them. D-Book, they got Paul back. They're just trying to get rhythm at this point. Even though they don't have any to play for. It's just one of those things, though, because Golden State is kind of for something right now. You're only one game up on Dallas at this point. You're not in, Memphis, but you're one game on Dallas. So you do, kind of need to win. But what's the difference? Really, you play Utah instead of Denver. Might be a better spot. If you drop to the 4-5. So yeah, I don't understand the line. I'd probably wait and make sure it doesn't get ruled out here.
Right. Maybe that's why you got the line movement.
This looks like a Phoenix spot to me, man. And if everybody plays, I'm gonna be jumping on it.
Yeah, you know, man, I don't even care at this point. I don't care who sits out. If you get that line even lower, I will jump all on Phoenix. We'll see though. Last game of the night, another game I can give two shits about. New Orleans at Portland. This line right now is at Portland plus 13 and a half. Total in this game is 226, went down from 229. I don't give a shit about this game, bro. I really don't. I don't care. I'm not betting this game. Who do you like?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be all over New Orleans here. New Orleans is playing great ball. I think you kind of have this cloud of all these teams that are Lakers, man. San Antonio sucks. Oh, I'm not betting New Orleans. Like, I think down in your heart you want to see these teams lose so the Lakers can get in. But dude, New Orleans is playing in real good ball right now. We should have. Let me check on here. Yeah, Ingram's going to play in. So, yeah, I like this team, man. They came out. Ingram in his first game back, they beat the Lakers after being down 20 at the half. You know, Portland's got nothing. Hard hitting. Porter's large heads, but not at home. First half. Yeah, I mean, first half cut in half, but I mean, this is a team Portland who's rolling out young kids. You know, no heart, no anybody really of importance. All the motivation for New Orleans here, I think they just roll. First half full. I don't think it matters too much. So yeah, I'm on New Orleans here. I'm pretty confident in that one.
Yeah, I can talk you off of it. I mean, when they are full, man, they are good. They are good. So we will see, man. All right, that is the slate for today. Let's get into the leans.
Hey, yo, I woke up, I'm not dead. Smoked up, got out of bed. Gotta see the green, otherwise I see a lot of red. Watching what I say around some of y'all.
All right, man. Leans for today for me. I am going to look at Charlotte. I'm going to look deeper into that. Definitely Charlotte. I'm going to look at Minnesota first half. I'm going to look at Memphis first half. And I'm going to look at Phoenix, just depending on how that goes. Memphis first half, Minnesota first half, Charlotte full game, Denver first half. Corey, what are you looking at?
All right, for leans, let's see here. Which one haven't I stepped on yet? That's the question. I got to lean on New Orleans here, and I got to lean on Phoenix. Might be looking at first for both of those as well.
Okay. All right. Those are our leans. Let's get into our official picks.
Hey, yo, I woke up, I'm not dead. Smoked up, got out of bed. Gotta see the green, otherwise I see a lot of red. Watching what I say around some of y'all.
Yeah, I stepped on it, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I stepped on it. Boston -5. I already took it. I did. Boston -5. Memphis Grizzlies -5.5. Might be some late news here, but I just think they're just so much of a better team than San Antonio. Boston -5, Memphis -5.5. Who do you have for your official picks?
Yeah, Denver first half -5.5. I got Denver game for first half over 119.5. I got Boston -4.5. I got Dallas -4.
Okay.
Probably give that on here. Wait, I was betting last night, man. Shouldn't be doing that. But I got the Minnesota Toronto game over 229.
We'll see. Yeah, we will see. I think that line for Denver is going to move a little bit. I've got the first half number at 5.5 as well. Might step on that. All right, man. Those are the official picks. This has been a large slate, man. Once again, a large slate, a lot of action. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, man. We will be making our plays and posting them on the Twitter machine. This is Getting in the Green with Perfect Strangers, Corey. Big slate, man. Big money tonight, right?
Yeah, lots of plays here.
Lots of plays. All right. And that is all for the show. We hope that y'all have enjoyed it, and we will see you next time.